Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the salute to our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to introduce the class president, Ms. Caitlin Smith.
Good evening. On behalf of the class of 2016, I would like to welcome the members of the school committee, Superintendent Dr. Sharper, Principal Mr. Fournier, Assistant Principal Dr. Lazat, the faculty, and the families and friends of the class of 2016. I would also like to personally thank Ms. Montori and Ms. Goodwill for their incredible support and guidance as our class advisors. At this moment at North Middlesex High School, my cousin Phil is about to complete a milestone in his life, graduating from high school as we are tonight. Our high school experience has been filled with countless amazing memories. Spirit weeks with fun-filled pep rallies, athletic events with our teammates by our side, school dances with the incredible joy of dressing up for a wonderful night, and so much more. For Phil, his high school experience has included missing a majority of his classes and activities, enduring week-long chemotherapy sessions, and hearing that he would never be able to compete again with his track team. When I began to contemplate what I wanted to say before all of you this evening, I immediately knew that this story would clearly demonstrate my hopes for this class. My cousin Phil is sitting at his graduation ceremony thinking of how beyond thankful he is to be there. He is sitting there with the hope that his health will allow him to attend the college of his dreams in the fall. He is sitting there filled with fear and excitement, as I know we all are tonight. One thing I want this class to take away from our experiences is to be thankful for every moment. I believe that each of us has had life-shaping events, whether inside the walls of this school or not, that have made us the people that we are today. I know that I have had many of these moments. As we move on to the next chapter in our lives, it is my hope that we will never forget what made us who we are today. It is my hope that 110% effort is put into every school assignment, every job opportunity, and every action that we do as life is so unpredictable. Phil amazes me with his tremendous strength to be able to battle the unthinkable. My class amazes me with our wonderful accomplishments and unbelievable opportunities that are knocking on our door. At just 17, 18, or 19 years old, we've already been able to accomplish remarkable things. It was an inspiring moment for me to think back on the memories that my class has shared together. I can remember our excitement as we beat the seniors during our junior year with the gym decorating contest before the homecoming pep rally, the service parties we put together during the holidays to send boxes of supplies to our armed forces, and the growing 20s prom that our class worked so hard to put together into an amazing night. These memories do not even begin to scratch the surface on everything that my class has accomplished. However, What is important behind these memories are the qualities that every member of the senior class possesses to make such memories happen. What I see in my class is an incredible drive to succeed. I see a healthy level of competition among us as we push ourselves to our true potential. I see that each and every one of us has a huge heart, a beautiful mind, and a determined spirit. These are the qualities that will allow us to put 110% effort into the journey that is ahead of us. I believe that these are the qualities that remind us of the fact that we need to make every moment in our lives count, as there is no way to tell what the future has to hold. Phil has endured more in his life than an 18-year-old should have to. He has shown me incredible strength and determination to succeed in every dream that he has. That is something that I want for this class. Class of 2016, no matter what obstacles you may hit in the years to come, remember the qualities that this school and community have shown you. We have been through an amazing journey together, but it is now time for each of us to take our own path. So take your huge heart, your intelligence, and your resilience and continue down your path to success. And please cherish every moment. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce our class valedictorian, John Morrell.
We all have dreams that we wish would come true. Personally, my dream has always been to work with technology, especially computers. As a child, I found much pleasure in simply powering on my Windows 95 desktop computer and exploring the software contained within. I would open files in Notepad to observe the syntax of the file's elements and even mess around with the computer's command prompt. Unfortunately, being so young, I had no idea how this technology worked, and I wouldn't begin to understand it until several years later. As I got older, I was introduced to new topics and ideas, specifically in math and science, that caught my attention quite a bit. I would ask questions of my teachers. Mr. Shaw, what equation can I use to find projectile motion? Mr. Rosa, how can I find the derivatives of expressions using a quotient rule? Mrs. Howard, why do I absolutely need to know about B and T helper cells? The answers that my teachers provided then led me to consider becoming a mathematician or a geneticist or even an ecologist. However, deep within my heart, I always desired to be a computer scientist. That was my dream. Many years have passed since the first time I began to experiment with computers, and my passion for them has never ceased. This fall, I will be attending Worcester Polytechnic Institute to double major in computer science and interactive media and game development. I'm currently on the right track to making my dream a reality, and it all started with a simple childhood pastime that eventually developed into a greater desire for the future. I know that many of us students of the class of 2016 have favorite childhood memories that still have great importance to our lives today and that will continue to guide us in our future. I remember back in the days of elementary school, for instance, when Andy Corietti would always draw detailed sketches of different kinds of fish. Today, he still loves fishing, and he even plans on studying wildlife ecology at Union College in Maine. Allison Millard has been playing guitar successfully for years now, and she wants to minor in sound recording technology at UMass Lowell. My good friend Brandon Marsh has always been using computers, especially for navigating the internet. He told me that he will be studying website development at Quinsigamond Community College starting in a few months. Each of us has dreams that we want to pursue. Our progress through our education here in the small town of West Boylston has had a significant impact on our dreams. By being part of one of the smallest classes in the history of West Boylston Middle High School, we have been able to focus on our own interests and narrow them to certain areas of study. I want to thank our superintendent, Dr. Schopper, our principal, Mr. Fournier, our assistant principal, Dr. Lazad, and all of the faculty of the West Boylston Public Schools who have provided us with the basic foundation that we, the students, need in order to launch our future careers and achieve our goals. Class of 2016, we need to understand that dreams may be difficult to accomplish. We have held on to these dreams since childhood, and we should not simply let them go. We need to dare to dream big in order to achieve greatness. Our dreams may seem unconventional to some, but to us they are our greatest hopes and aspirations. My potential future in interactive media and game development may seem juvenile, but did you know that mobile gaming apps have been created to assist the blind and deaf? And did you know that mobile gaming apps are used to teach children who have dyslexia and other learning disabilities? Every dream could serve a purpose. The famous poet Langston Hughes said, "Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly." Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2016. At this time, I would like to introduce our class salutatorian, Molly O'Connor.
I've always been a numbers person. In 5th grade, Ms. Peppy gave the whole class a slip of paper with 101 digits of pi and said that whoever memorized the most digits would get a prize. So naturally, I memorized all 101. I can't remember what the prize was, but it must have been pretty good because I'm not the only crazy individual wearing a graduation cap who memorized all those digits of pi. But anyway, I'm a numbers person. So, sitting among my classmates, for what may be the very last time, there's a single question plaguing the math nerd in me. How do I calculate this? How do we measure what these years have meant to us? I have tangled with inverse trigonometry and the integrals of logarithmic functions, and I have no idea where to begin with this problem. Sometimes I make the mistake of measuring my time with calendars and clocks. On my first day in 9th grade, I thought to myself, 4 more years of this. But years quickly became semesters, units to measure how long we have to take that class that we really hate but we can't convince Mr. Salmonson to let us switch out of. Then semesters broke down into weeks. Those, of course, are not constant units of measurement, since they always seem to vary depending on how many tests and projects we happen to have. Those weeks became days, which we illustrated on posters in the hallway, counting down from 31 all the way to 0. Days became class periods, which became minutes, which became seconds, which became endless. Is this how we measure our time here? What do seconds mean to us when there aren't any left? High school has meant more to us than 4 years, 8 semesters, 160 weeks, 720 days, 2,880 classes, 259,200 minutes, and 15,552,000 seconds. Allow me to give this problem another try. Maybe we can measure our time by the number of dates we had to memorize in history, the number of pages we had to read for Mr. Gustafson's class, 2,868 for those of us taking AP Literature this year, the number of times Mrs. Howard said honest and truly, or the number of occasions when one of us asked, but when are we going to use this in real life? I'm not sure that's the solution either. There's no equation to solve this. There are no units to measure it. There are 75 faculty and staff members who filled our brains with knowledge, our stomachs with lunch, and our hearts with love. There are 13.78 square miles and 7,669 people in this town. This is the place where we grew, romped, learned to be people, and where we got our start. There are 54 of us in this very special graduating class. I may be a bit biased, but there's something truly spectacular about this group of graduates. We are a class of overachievers. The 2015-2016 State President of Student Council, the school's first 1,000-point shooter in years, 1 member of Art All-State, several incredible dancers and athletes, a fierce team of powder puff competitors, individuals who juggle school and 40-plus hours of work per week, excellent actors and musicians, future men and women of the United States Armed Forces, and so many other absolutely extraordinary people that I'm so honored to know. There are 54 friends that we laughed with, cried with, danced with, learned with, and now that we will graduate with. This is how we measure our time in this place. We measure it by the infinite number of sparkles on the surface of the reservoir on a nice day, the countless number of smiles that we've exchanged in the halls, and the boundless number of times that we've felt truly happy here. So do the math, add it all up. The numbers will tell you that we were lucky to be here together, and that the limit to the joy we found here does not exist. Congratulations to my fellow classmates. We did it. At this time, I would like to introduce our honored speaker, Allison Millard.
I'd like to begin by personally thanking our friends and families, the West Boylston faculty and staff, and the class of 2016 for giving me such an amazing high school experience. We are all very fortunate to have been here together. Some of us have been in this school system the whole way through. Others joined us along the way. But no matter how long we've been here, we are Mr. Fournier and Dr. Lazad's first senior class, and I have to say we have a family here. I never imagined forming such a close-knit bond with such an exemplary group of individuals. 2016, we made it. We've conquered each challenge that comes with growing up in a small town. Although we've started small, I believe we're ready to take on the world. It's right here, at our fingertips. By attending a small school, we learned that we can have the world if we start small and if we are relentless. Just think of it. Although graduation is the end of a chapter, we're all just getting started here in this tiny town with an at least approximate idea of where it is we want to end up. But more importantly, we know, as Walt Disney said, if it can be dreamed, it can be done. My parents can tell you that even when I was a little girl, I hated to hear the word no. And in response, I was always quick to ask, why not? Now, years later, we've all worked unbelievably hard to get here. All the hours of studying, practicing, rehearsing, and working part-time jobs are finally paying off. This is the end of the first chapter and the beginning of the next. Here, in this small town, we've developed the qualities of dedication and determination, which are necessary habits for success. Now, we must carry those habits with us as we go forward. We should be relentless as we chase our dreams. Our determination has been well established here. 2016 has been a class of firsts. We are the first senior class to bring about the event Sincerely Seniors. We took part in bringing Chris Herron to the school to speak. We collaborated with an organization called 1540 Connection that educated us on the early detection of cancer. We revived our annual coffee house, which features our local towns, and we were almost the first class in many years to graduate outdoors. Why? All because once we have set our sights on a goal, we are relentless about achieving it. It becomes not a matter of how it will happen, but when. We have never been shy about working hard for the things that we want, and each of us offers valuable skills, connections, and knowledge to achieve our dreams. Why? All because we believe in improving the world around us. We can live well, or we can live great. And why stop at great when we can be outstanding? Perhaps it could be said that the class of 2016 sets high expectations for ourselves. How else would we have been able to accomplish so much in just 4 years? But it cannot be said that there were not pitfalls along the way. We made mistakes, we encountered setbacks, we met resistance. But what matters is that those things served only to add fuel to the fire. No setback prevented this class from trying. It created more of a sense of, we'll do better next time. We will never settle for mediocrity because we understand that nothing has ever been achieved by those who give in to discouragement. We should let our mistakes continue to fuel us as we go forward. We should never be afraid to expect more and to make things happen. From the bottom of my heart, I believe that this is a class bound for greatness. The beauty of that is greatness looks different to each of us. Some of us are pursuing higher university education with plans to become engineers, doctors, missionaries, teachers, whatever occupation is his or her dream. Others are joining the armed forces or working. What we all have in common is that the next chapter feeds our souls and lies entirely in our own hands. Each and every one of us has a passion to build a life we've only dreamed of because we relentlessly chase the things we want. We don't know the words no, or can't, or impossible. We are not content to let our dreams be nothing more than dreams. We are not content with good enough. I take great pride in this attitude we have developed here together. This place, with its imperfections along with its great spirit, has been integral in molding each of us into the people we have become. Tonight, we celebrate everything we have achieved up to this point. We did it 2016. We should all be proud of what we've become, and we should remember that this isn't the end. It's a whole new beginning. I hope that we can continue to live with a relentless pursuit of excellence. Congratulations to the class of 2016.
Thank you, class of 2016, and thank you, Ms. Manalo, for organizing that beautiful song. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the two coordinators of our ceremony tonight, Ms. Kim Malario and Ms. Sally Johnson. Thank you so much. At this time, I'm proud to introduce the chairperson of the West Boylston School Committee to give her remarks of congratulations to the class of 2016. Please welcome Mrs. Jennifer Breen.
I'm not quite sure how to follow that, you guys. I think going forward, I'm going to ask that Mr. Fournier speaks before I do. Good evening, and thank you, Dr. Sharper, Mr. Fournier, Dr. Lazat. Thank you to our teachers, the parents and family members joining us tonight. And finally, but most importantly, thank you to the graduates for the opportunity to share in this very special occasion. I have been on the school committee for the past 6 years. When I first got on the committee, my own children were only 5 and 3. Now I have a child getting ready to move from Major Edwards to the middle school in September. Looking at all of you and realizing that you were in 6th grade when I first became involved with the West Boylston School District makes me realize just how quickly this moment will be one that I am sharing with my own child. I've given a lot of thought about what I wanted to say tonight. I had some ideas, and then at our school committee meeting last month, I had a conversation with one of your classmates that gave me some direction. I asked Amanda Baldy to tell the committee something about her experience in West Boylston. She talked about how being here helped her come out of her comfort zone and to think outside the box. Like many people in West Boylston, there was a point in time when I thought our school was too small to offer a diverse academic experience. I was concerned that our students would not be able to get what they needed to be successful. Over time and through many interactions with our staff and students, I realized that being small has tremendous advantages. Our students are engaged. They are able to participate in clubs, sports, and student government. Those things are just as important as math, science, and English classes. Those activities allow for students to learn how to work cooperatively, to hone their public speaking skills, to experience things they may not have tried, and to fully immerse themselves in their high school experience. Last year, I found a book that I thought was appropriate for graduation. Thinking back on it, I liked the idea of having all of you leave here much the way you began, with a book. 13 years ago, you sat in a kindergarten classroom, probably on the floor, and had someone read to you. In April, I went to Washington, D.C. for the first time, something all of you got to do in the 8th grade. I found a story that I wanted to share with you. It was actually written by Barack Obama to his daughters. He wrote it not as the president, but as a father. After all, no matter who we are or what we do, we are parents first. As a mother, I know that most of what I say will probably not stay with you, but because I'm not your mother, I may have a chance. The title of the book is Of Thee I Sing, a Letter to My Daughters. Have I told you lately how wonderful you are, how the sound of your feet running from afar brings dancing rhythms to my day, how you laugh and sunshine spills into the room? Have I told you that you are creative? A woman named Georgia O'Keeffe moved to the desert and painted petals, bone, bark. She helped us see big beauty in what is small, the hardness of stone and the softness of feather. Have I told you that you are smart, that you break great ideas with imagination? A man named Albert Einstein turned pictures in his mind into giant advances in science, changing the world with energy and light. Have I told you that you are brave? A man named Jackie Robinson played baseball and showed us all how to turn fear to respect and respect to love. He swung his bat with the grace and strength of a lion and gave brave dreams to other dreamers. Have I told you that you are a healer? Sitting Bull was a Sioux medicine man who healed broken hearts and broken promises. It is fine that we are different, he said. For peace, it is not necessary for eagles to be crows. Though he was put in prison, his spirit soared free on the plains, and his wisdom touched the generations. Have I told you that you have your own song? A woman named Billie Holiday wore a gardenia in her hair and sang beautiful blues to the world. Her voice, full of sadness and joy, made people feel deeply and add their melodies to the chorus. Have I told you that you are strong? A woman named Helen Keller fought her way through long, silent darkness. Though she could not see or hear, she taught us to look at and listen to each other. Never waiting for life to get easier, she gave others courage to face their challenges. Have I told you how important it is to honor others' sacrifices? A woman named Maya Lin designed the Vietnam Veterans Memorial to remember those who gave their lives in the war, and the Civil Rights Memorial to thank the many who fought for equality. Public spaces should be filled with art, she thought, so that we can walk amidst it, recalling the past and inspired to fix the future. Have I told you that you are kind? A woman named Jane Addams fed the poor and helped them find jobs. She opened doors and gave people hope. She taught adults and invited children to play and laugh and let their spirits grow wide. Have I told you that you don't give up? When violence erupted in our nation, a man named Martin Luther King Jr. taught us unyielding compassion. He gave us a dream that all races and creeds would walk hand in hand. He marched and he prayed, and one at a time, opened hearts and saw the birth of a dream in us. Have I told you that you are an explorer? A man named Neil Armstrong was the first to walk on the moon. He watched the world from way up high, and we watched his lunar landing leaps, which made us brave to take our own big, bold strides. Have I told you that you are part of a family? A man named Abraham Lincoln knew that all of America should work together. He kept our nation one and promised freedom to enslaved sisters and brothers. This man of the people, simple and plain, asked more of our country, that we behave as kin. Have I told you that they are all a part of you? Have I told you that you are one of them, and that you are the future? You are the future. I encourage you all to carve your own path, to think outside that box, and to do your best every day. Become the best version of yourselves. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Spring. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge some distinguished guests who are here to celebrate with us tonight. I'd like to welcome our state representative, James O'Day. Our school committee members, Mr. Shaw, Mr. Morrissey, Mrs. Breen, Mr. Bedoni. And members of our Board of Selectmen, Ms. Siobhan Bonson and Mr. Patrick Crowley. Thank you for being here tonight. And thank you for being here. Students of the class of 2016, teachers, community members, parents, grandparents, and friends. Welcome to West Boylston Middle High School. Welcome to our house. Yes, you are in our house. The house that Max built with 1,000 points, one bucket at a time. The house that Andy and Mike helped build, one rebound at a time. The house that Giles built, one three-pointer at a time. The house that Anthony built, one great defensive play at a time. And the house that Kerry, Emma, and Rissa built, one league title at a time. Welcome to our house, the house that Caitlin built, one perfect cheer routine at a time. Welcome to the Lion's Den, where on any night, during any home game, you will hear the roar of the crowd from the student section. You'll hear Owen and Soupy, Cole and RJ. You'll hear Austin and Johnny and Jake. Oh, you'll definitely hear Jake. You'll hear Chris and PJ and Joe. And you'll see the wave led by Ryan and Christian, Zach and Tom. Or you will surely see and hear Tom. You may not hear John. You know, John, number one in the class. But he will be there. And so will Gabby and Kalina, the Amandas, Sophie, Jen, Katie, the amazing Rain, Sarah, and Molly. Because like all of the members of the class of 2016, they have been here for each other, for every game, every match, each meet, concert, and play, every ceremony, celebration, school activity, prom, homecoming dance, or class breakfast. This class has always stuck together. And I'm most proud of this class because they made sure that not a single classmate was left behind. They all made it. They finished high school as they started high school together. I'd like to thank you, class of 2016, for all of the wonderful memories that you have given me in my first year as principal here in West Boylston. Coming here was definitely the best career decision that I have ever made. Thank you for welcoming me from day one, for teaching me how things work here in West Boylston, for teaching me and reminding me every day that the seniors rule this place. That in West Boylston, you either go hard or you go home. That here we never quit, and we always keep our promises. We respect and honor the traditions of the past, but we're not afraid to start our own new traditions, such as breathing new life into the lion mascot, which got a facelift this year from our senior student artists, or like starting a new Sincerely Seniors tradition before the prom night, or inviting Chris Herron to speak to our student body, or hosting a community paint night, or as we did yesterday, making one last walk through the elementary, middle school, and high school hallways, retracing the steps of your journey that have led you all to this moment. These parts of your legacy, these new traditions, to quote Dr. Lazat, are outstanding. For it is through your leadership that you have impressed me the most. The way that you have all set the tone for the rest of the school. The way you look after one another. The way you care for each other. Thank you for the lessons that you have taught me. I'd like to leave you with a couple of lessons to contemplate before you leave the Lion's Den for the last time as my students. I'd like to share with you 7 small truths about life that you will learn in the years ahead. These truths come from Professor Randy Posh of Carnegie Mellon University from his famous last lecture. Truth number 1, experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. Experience is the most valuable thing that you all have to offer. Every situation, whether good or bad, is a learning experience. and it's all about how you frame that experience. It's not about what happens to you, but how you react to what happens to you that makes the difference. Truth number 2, brick walls are there for a reason. They give us a chance to show how badly we want something. Nothing worth attaining comes easy. If you really want something bad enough, you won't let anything stop you. There will be obstacles in your path. There will be people who say that you can't do it. There will be resistance and discomfort and growth. You can count on it. Will this stop you? If it does, then you didn't want it bad enough. How bad do you want it? Number 3, time is really all we have. You may find one day that you have less than you think. So never take time for granted. Nobody really knows how much time they have left to live. So view each day as a gift and live it to the fullest. Each day that you wake up is another day that you are supposed to be here. There is a reason for your life, so live with passion and purpose. Live intentionally and with no regrets. Number 4, my favorite. When you're screwing up and nobody says anything to you about it anymore, that means that everybody's given up on you. You may not want to hear it, but your critics are the ones telling you that they still love you and care about you. They want to make you better. And sometimes we need a dose of reality. Sometimes we need to hear the hard and honest truth from a friend or a spouse, a relative or a teacher or a coach. And that's because they care about you. Number 5, it's not how hard you hit. It's how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. Because life can hit you hard at times. The ones who keep getting up and moving forward are the ones that win in the end. Life is hard, but compared to what? Take responsibility for where you are in life and always keep moving forward. Number 6, the person who failed often knows how to avoid future failures. The person who only knows how to be successful can be more oblivious to all the pitfalls of life. Failure is only failure if you let it stop you. As Thomas Edison said, I haven't failed, I just found 10,000 ways that it didn't work. And finally, complaining does not work as a strategy. We all have finite time and energy, and any time that we spend whining is unlikely to help us achieve our goals. It will not make us any happier. Think about it. How many times in life have you complained? Has it ever changed anything? The key is to acknowledge your natural tendency to want to complain and then cut it off. Sometimes we just start rambling without even knowing about it. When you catch yourself complaining, try to stop and force yourself to think instead of what you can learn from the experience. Always count your blessings. Remember, it could always be worse. And be thankful. Being thankful will attract more to be thankful for. Members of the class of 2016, though today may be the last day that I get to be your principal, for the rest of our lives, I hope that you will always consider me to be your friend. Thank you, and God bless you all. At this time, I'd like to invite members of our band and chorus to please come towards the podium, where they would like to perform a special tribute to their classmates.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night,
I'm now very excited to present scholarships and awards that have been earned by the members of the class of 2016. Rain Neiman, please stand. Rain is the recipient of the Telegram and Gazette Student Achievement Award, the Hanover Insurance Scholarship, the West Boylston High School National Honor Society Scholarship, the Junior League of Worcester Scholarship, the Cumberland Farms Believe and Achieve Scholarship, and the Greater Worcester Community Foundation Scholarship. Amanda and Terry Baldy. Amanda is the recipient of the West Boylston Arts Foundation Emily and Leo Basuda Scholarship, the Elton and Kathleen Drew Scholarship for Continued Study in the Arts, the West Boylston Middle High School PTA Leo J. Sullivan Scholarship, the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Scholarship, the Hanover Insurance Scholarship, and the College of Charleston Merit Scholarship. Congratulations, Amanda. Marissa Ann Hayes. Marissa is the recipient of the West Boylston Athletic Association Scholarship, the West Boylston Youth Soccer Scholarship, West Boylston Middle High School PTA Leo J. Sullivan Scholarship, the West Boylston Police Department Scholarship, the West Boylston High School Softball Scholarship, the High Point University Presidential Scholarship, and the West Boylston Youth Basketball Scholarship. Amanda Nicole Baldwin. Amanda is the recipient of the Elton and Kathleen Drew Scholarship for Continued Study in the Arts. Benjamin Ryle Suffin. Ben is the recipient of the Walter C. Cranston Jr. Memorial Scholarship, the West Boylston Youth Soccer Scholarship, and the West Boylston Little League Scholarship. John Richard Amaral. John is the recipient of the Elton and Kathleen Drew Music Club Scholarship, Our Lady of Good Counsel Church Women's Club Scholarship, the Jeffrey O. Shemansowitz Memorial Scholarship, the West Boylston Middle High School PTA Leo J. Sullivan Scholarship, the American Legion Harold N. Keith Unit Post 204 Top History Student Scholarship Award, the Wachusett Area Rotary Club Scholarship, the Independent Order of Odd Fellows Worcester Lodge No. 56 Scholarship, and the Hanover Insurance Scholarship. Caitlin Isidi Smith. Caitlin is the recipient of the Cattell and Drisky Foundation Memorial Scholarship, the Mary Ellen Rishik Memorial Scholarship, the West Boylston High School Student Council Scholarship, and the Independent Order of Odd Fellows, Worcester Lodge number 56 scholarship. Emma Barbara O'Malley. Emma is the recipient of the Ralph Rigonetti Foundation Scholarship, the Wachusett Area Rotary Club Scholarship, the West Boylston High School National Honor Society Scholarship, and the West Boylston Youth Basketball Scholarship. Gabriela Antune Santana. Gabriela is the recipient of the West Boylston Teachers Association Scholarship. Taylor Ellen Royal. Taylor is receiving the Elton and Kathleen Drew Scholarship for continued study in the arts. Owen Thomas Robbins. Owen is the recipient of the Minuteman Scholarship. Allison Ann Millard. Allison is receiving the Elton and Kathleen Drew Music Club Scholarship. Tony Elizabeth Pinkham. Tony has received the local Worcester Firefighter Scholarship and the North Brookfield American Legion Scholarship. Max Murphy O'Day. Max is receiving the West Boylston Athletic Association Scholarship, the West Boylston Little League Scholarship, and the Peterson Family Scholarship. Albert Anthony Mano III. Anthony is receiving the American Legion Harold N. Keith Post 204 Scholarship and the West Boylston Little League Scholarship. Carrie Ann Doherty. Carrie is the recipient of the Benjamin P. Lorsch Memorial Scholarship, the West Boylston High School National Honor Society Scholarship, and the West Boylston Youth Basketball Scholarship. Hannah Madison Goodale. Hannah has received the West Boylston Athletic Association Scholarship, the West Boylston High School Student Council Scholarship, and the West Boylston Masonic Charity and Education Association Scholarship. Sophie Lynn Mulhern. Sophie is the recipient of the Clinton Savings Bank Charitable Trust Scholarship. Gabrielle Marie Hamill. Gabrielle is receiving the Elton and Kathleen Drew Music Club and Art Honor Society Scholarship, the West Boylston Middle High School PTA Leo J. Sullivan Scholarship, the West Boylston Town Scholarship, the West Boylston Teachers Association Scholarship, the Independent Order of Odd Fellows Worcester Lodge number 56 Scholarship, and the West Boylston High School National Honor Society Scholarship. Marissa Robin Fortuno. Marissa has received the West Boylston Police Department Scholarship. Molly Kate O'Connor. Molly is the recipient of the Elton and Kathleen Drew National Art Honor Society Scholarship, the George Sylvester Memorial Scholarship, the West Boylston Town Scholarship, the West Boylston High School Student Council Scholarship, the American Legion Harold and Keith Post 204 Scholarship, and the West Boylston High School National Honor Society Scholarship. Patrick Jackson Paul Brothers. PJ is the recipient of the West Boylston High School National Honor Society Scholarship. Vanessa Renee Lavelle. Vanessa is the recipient of this year's West Boylston In It to End It Scholarship. Dylan Russell Taylor. Dylan is receiving the Clarence and Ronald Chase Memorial Scholarship. Joseph Hunter DeBonis. Joe is receiving the West Boylston High School National Honor Society Scholarship, as well as the American Red Cross Blood Services High School Scholarship. Thank you, Dr. Lazat, and congratulations again to all of our recipients. I'd like to once again introduce Chairperson of the School Committee, Ms. Jennifer Breen, to present the first diploma.
Thank you, Mr. Fournier. It is my honor and privilege to present Caitlin Smith, your class president, with her diploma. Throughout high school, Caitlin has been a member of Student Council, National Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, and National Spanish Honor Society, as well as president of her class. She also participated in varsity cheerleading and has danced at Dawn Rand Dance Company for 17 years. Caitlin will be attending Quinnipiac University, majoring in nursing, in the hopes of becoming a nurse in pediatric oncology.
Fortuna.
Throughout high school, Marissa has been a member of Student Council and HOBO. She was also involved in National Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, and National Spanish Honor Society. Marissa will be attending High Point University with the plan on pursuing a career in physician assistance.
Jennifer Domingue.
Throughout high school, Jennifer has volunteered to help with Special Olympics bowling for the past 7 years. She has participated in drama and also helped paint the lion statue in the school's lobby. Jen has been employed at Briarwood for the past 14 months. Her college plans include attending Quinsigamond College. Jen is ready to start something new in her life.
Sophie Mulhern.
Throughout high school, Sophie was involved with International Thespian Society and theater. Sophie will be attending Framingham State University, majoring in communication arts.
Amanda Baldwin.
Throughout high school, Amanda has been involved in National Art Honor Society, National Honor Society, International Thespian Society, and the school's fall productions. She will be attending the Maine College of Art in the fall and will major in illustration.
Ellen Hannigan.
Throughout high school, Ellen has been a member of GSA and International Thespian Society. Ellen will be attending UMass Dartmouth in the fall, majoring in illustration.
Allison Millard.
Throughout high school, Allison has been involved in the National Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, and served as the secretary and then vice president of the Triad Music Honor Society. She has played guitar and also in tenor saxophone for approximately 10 years, and has worked at the Lowell Summer Music Series in sophomore year, in addition to offering technical assistance at various school performances. She is also an agent of impact at Hope for the Day. Allison will be attending the University of Massachusetts Lowell Honors College, majoring in computer and electrical engineering, minoring in sound recording technology, and entering the accelerated bachelor's to master's program.
Molly O'Connor.
Throughout high school, Molly has participated in varsity track and field and National Art Honor Society. Molly is vice president of the National Honor Society and International Thespian Society. She has also served as student council treasurer for 2 years. In the fall, Molly will attend Worcester Polytechnic Institute and will major in mechanical engineering.
John Amaral.
Throughout high school, John was a member of the Triad Music Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. John was also a member of his church youth group, serving as president this past year, and participating in community service. John will be attending WPI, majoring in computer science.
Katie Gothier.
Throughout high school, Katie participated in varsity soccer, tennis, and cheerleading. She was a member of student council and was an athletic student ambassador. Katie will be attending UMass Boston, where she will major in health sciences, while continuing her tennis career for the Beacons.
Cassidy Gould.
Throughout high school, Cassidy has been involved in a performing arts workshop for 3 years. She has also participated in varsity softball for 3 years. Cassidy will be attending Quinsigamond Community College, planning to transfer and major in psychology.
Rain Demon.
Throughout high school, Rain has been involved in the Friends Inspiring Student Health Club, varsity tennis, swim team, and the a cappella club. She is a member of the National Honor Society, the Triad Music Honor Society, and the Spanish National Honor Society. Rain will be attending Northeastern University and majoring in behavioral neuroscience.
Tony Pinkham.
Throughout high school, Tony has been involved in West Boylston and attended National Art Honor Society, Peter, and other school events. Tony will be attending Bridgewater State University, majoring in psychology, with a plan on pursuing a career in social work. School, Gabby has been a member of National Art Honor Society and the president of National Spanish Honor Society. She also participated in varsity cheerleading and has been dancing since she was little. Gabby will be attending Worcester State University with a plan on pursuing a career in pharmacy.
Marissa Hayes.
Throughout high school, Marissa has been a member of the National Spanish Honor Society and FISH. She also participated in varsity basketball and softball for the past 4 years. Marissa will be attending Worcester State University in the fall, where she will be continuing her basketball career. She plans on majoring in criminology.
Jessica Cole.
Throughout high school, Jessica was involved in soccer, gear, student council, and other school events. Jessica will be attending UMass Dartmouth with a plan on pursuing a career in veterinary sciences.
Helena Smith.
During high school, Helena has been a member of the Ski Club, Math Club, Gear, and the National Art Honor Society. She helped reimagine and repaint the lion in the high school lobby. She's a member of Mesa's Farm Horseback Riding Drill Team, served 2 years with Worcester Youth for Community Improvement, and volunteers at the Worcester Animal Rescue League. Helena will be attending Fitchburg State University, majoring in industrial technology, with a concentration in technical theater.
Sarah Anderson.
Throughout high school, Sarah has been a member of National Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, National Spanish Honor Society for 2 years. She also participated in 3 fall plays and 2 spring musicals. Sarah will be attending University of Connecticut, majoring in pre-teaching, with a plan of pursuing a career in elementary education.
Stephanie Smith.
Throughout high school, Stephanie has been a part of National Art Honor Society. She was involved in soccer her sophomore year and has been dancing at Greendale Dance Academy for 9 years. Stephanie will be leaving for the Air Force over the summer.
Hannah Goodell.
Throughout high school, Hannah has been a member of multiple honor societies, also president of West Boylston Student Council and the Massachusetts Association of Student Councils. She has participated in varsity softball and cheerleading. Hannah will be attending Syracuse University, majoring in health and exercise science, with the plan of pursuing a career in occupational therapy.
Vanessa LaBelle.
Throughout high school, Vanessa has done volunteer work, such as working at a children's hospital working at children's after school care, and at 5K runs held in Worcester. Vanessa will be attending Framingham State University, majoring in psychology, with the plan on pursuing a career as a licensed clinical social worker.
Amanda Baldy.
Throughout high school, Amanda has been involved in the Student Council, National Art Honor Society, National Honor Society, National French Honor Society, and International Thespian Society. She has held officer positions for many of these clubs, along with being an officer for her class, participating in many plays, and receiving several art awards. Amanda will be attending UMass Amherst in the fall and will major in studio art.
Gabrielle Hamill.
Throughout high school, Gabrielle was involved in the National Honor Society, the National Art Honor Society, and the National Spanish Honor Society. She has been president of the Triad Music Honor Society for the last 3 years. She's also a member and captain of the girls varsity tennis team and class secretary. Gabby will be attending the honors program at the College of Charleston, where she plans to double major in Spanish and women's studies.
Harry Doherty.
high school, Carrie has been on the varsity basketball team for 4 years, a member of varsity soccer team for 2 years, a member of student council for 3 years, and a member of National Art Honor Society for 3 years as well. Carrie plans to attend Westfield State University, majoring in business.
Emma O'Malley.
Throughout high school, Emma has been a member of the student council and was class representative. She was a member of the National Art Honor Society, National Spanish Honor Society, and served as president of the National Honor Society. She was varsity basketball captain and varsity field hockey captain. I would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for an amazing 4 years. She will be attending the University of New Hampshire in the fall.
Taylor Royal.
Throughout high school, Taylor has been a member of the International Thespian Society, Triumph Music Honor Society, and National Society of High School Scholars. She has worked 9 theater productions and played a lead role in this year's musical. Taylor will be attending Dean College, majoring in technical theater.
William Rauscher.
Throughout high school, William Rauscher has participated in varsity golf and baseball. William will be attending Nichols College, majoring in general business with a plan on pursuing a career in business.
Jake White.
Throughout high school, Jake has participated in baseball, football, and basketball. Jake will be attending Westfield State University, going in undeclared until he figures out a major that will lead him down the wealthy, successful path.
Brandon Marsh.
Throughout high school, Brandon was involved with biodiversity, history club, high school youth group, DECA, and yearbook club. Brandon will be attending Quincy Community College, majoring in liberal arts.
Joseph DeBonis.
Throughout high school, Joseph has been a member of Student Council, National Honor Society, National French Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, was class treasurer, class vice president, and class historian. He also participated in varsity tennis, local student advisory council, and has had a job for 3 years. Joseph will be attending the Commonwealth Honors College at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, majoring in biology with the plan on pursuing a career in the medical field.
Zachary McGarrion.
Throughout high school, Zachary was involved in 3 varsity sports, golf, hockey, and baseball. He also participated in DECA. Zach will be attending Assumption College, majoring in business and playing college golf.
Marcel Santiago.
Throughout high school, Marcel has been a member of DECA for the past 3 years. He also participated in varsity football for the past 2 years. Marcel will be attending Quincy Community College, majoring in criminal justice with the plan of pursuing a career in law enforcement.
Brian Myers.
Throughout high school, Brian has been involved in the drama program, whether it be taking the class and doing lighting and sound, or the lighting for high school productions. Brian will be attending Quincy Community College, majoring in computer engineering.
Brendan Russell.
Throughout high school, Brendan has worked towards and joined the International Thespian Society and worked on tech in the auditorium countless times. He also participated in the robotics club, became vice president of the senior class, and has been in an internship with our school's tech coordinator. Brendan will be attending Quincy Community College for a computer science transfer, with the plan of pursuing a career in programming, artificial intelligence, working in cybersecurity, and/or starting his own tech company.
Owen Robbins.
Throughout high school, Owen was involved in varsity football, track, and theater. He was also a member of the Team Link kickboxing team. Owen will be attending Norwich University as a rook in the Corps of Cadets. He will be majoring in criminal justice. Owen plans on pursuing a career as a Texas State Trooper and an infantry officer in the U.S. Army/National Guard.
Christian Martinez.
Throughout high school, Christian was involved in the SEED program and Triumph Music Honor Society. He also participated in varsity baseball. Christian will be attending Quinsigamond Community College with hopes of attending a state school while majoring in criminal justice.
Christopher Belcito.
Throughout high school, Chris has been a member of National Arts Honor Society. He also participated in track his senior year and played Lions football for a total of 4 years and was captain his senior year. Chris Belcito will be attending Westfield State University for general studies.
Benjamin Sutton.
Throughout high school, Ben has participated in both varsity soccer and baseball and has also been a part of the DECA Club as well as Spanish National Honor Society. He will be attending the College of Arts and Sciences at Boston University with the plan of pursuing a career in biology.
Johnny Baelish.
Throughout high school, John has participated in his freshman year in football, part of the Super Bowl team, and track. 4 years of Spanish, 2 years of peer, and has helped out in our community. He also has been holding a job outside of school. John plans on continuing to work after graduation and pursuing his education at Quinsigamond Community College or in Florida.
Max O'Day.
Throughout high school, Max was a 4-year member of the student council. He also served 4 years as a class representative and was on both the varsity baseball and basketball teams since 9th grade. He will be attending UMass Amherst, majoring in sports journalism.
Anthony Mano.
Throughout high school, Anthony was involved in varsity basketball for 4 years. Anthony will be attending Quinsigamond Community College for 2 years and later transferring to Worcester State University, majoring in business with the plan on pursuing a career in financial consulting.
Richard Delaney.
In high school, RJ played golf for 2 years, football for 1 year, and hockey for all 4 years. RJ will be attending Quinsigamond Community College for 2 years before either enlisting in the Marines or transferring to a 4-year school.
Michael Defy.
Throughout high school, Michael has participated in basketball and soccer. Michael will be attending Quinsigamond Community College and hoping to major in criminal justice. Michael would like to thank everyone that kept him on track to make sure he was here tonight.
Christopher Dunn.
Throughout high school, Chris participated in the varsity soccer program with Toronto. Chris will be attending Pittsburgh State University, majoring in communication arts with a focus on film or TV production.
David Panikian.
Throughout high school, David was involved in sound and light production for school plays and special events. He also participated in track and football. David will be attending Westfield State as a communications major.
Ryan Noel.
Throughout high school, Ryan has participated in football, basketball, and baseball. He was a captain of the football team for his senior year. Ryan will be attending Bridgewater State University, majoring in physical education.
Anthony Campbell Jr.
Throughout high school, Mark, better known as Soupy, was captain of the football team and track team and a member of the cheer squad. Mark will be attending Prince William Community College for 2 years and going on to Worcester State University to pursue a career in criminal justice. Throughout high school, Giles was involved in the math team and varsity basketball team. Giles will be attending the University of Massachusetts, Boston, majoring in computer sciences. Throughout high school, Andrew has been involved in varsity basketball, baseball, and football. Andrew will be attending Unity College, majoring in conservation law enforcement with the plan of pursuing a career in conservation law enforcement.
Thomas Wallace.
Throughout high school, Tom Wallace has been a member of Becca for 2 years. He also played varsity football junior year and hockey freshman to junior year. He will be attending Colorado Mountain College in Leadville next fall.
Noah Duplin.
Throughout high school, Noah has participated in baseball, basketball, track, and football. Noah was a proud member of West Boylston Lions varsity football team since 7th grade and a teammate of the Super Bowl champions. Noah is planning to attend Prince William Community College in the fall.
Patrick Brothers.
Throughout high school, Patrick has been a member of the Triad Music Honor Society for the past 2 years. He also participated in both JV and varsity baseball throughout high school. Patrick will be attending Assumption College, majoring in history with a plan on pursuing a career in teaching.
Dylan Taylor.
During high school, Dylan was involved in the yearbook club, biodiversity club, was a treasurer in Our Lady of Good Counsel's youth group, and was a member of the National Honor Society. Dylan also received his brown belt in Kempo Karate. Dylan will be attending Worcester State University and will be majoring in computer science.
Cole Douglas.
Throughout high school, Cole was on the track team for 3 years and captain for 2. Cole worked at Troy Lee's for 5 years and plans on pursuing a career in heavy equipment operations.
Austin Keegan.
Throughout high school, Austin participated in varsity football, cheerleading, and track. Austin plans on attending Barry University in Florida.
Boy Keegan.